Hello everybody, 2021, happy new year. Thank you guys for tuning back to my channel and not ditching me in 2020 because 2020 was garbage, but honestly I think it was a very unique year, but I digress. So we have a situation. Your house is beautiful, curb appeal is on point, everything that we've talked about is aligned, the stars are aligned, but then there's something that is still hindering your house from selling. What is it? Well, could it be the price that it's at, the selling point? What we're going to talk about today is pricing your home to sell the first time around. What we don't want to happen is we don't want to put your house on the market and then you're taking it down other than the reason that it's sold. So one thing that we can consider is types of value, market value, and appraised value, and how that plays a role in your process. So first, let's understand the difference between market value and appraised value. Appraised value is given by an appraisal and is usually determined for tax purposes, while market value is determined through market trends in a specific area. So usually when you're about to sell your home, usually people get an appraisal. Like, that is totally normal. There's nothing wrong with that. And honestly, it's a pretty smart thing to do. But what that can do is it can skew your perception in how much you should list your price for. What happens when the appraised value is more than the market value? It leaves a situation where you're pricing your home more in line with the appraised value than the market value. But the problem is that market value is what sells your home. That's what people are gonna buy your home for. For starters, if you wanna know how you can price your house correctly, you can work with a real estate agent like me. And the perks of this is that real estate agents, they offer real world knowledge about the disparities in neighborhoods that come up with the price, the disparities in comparable sales that will influence the price your home should be listed for. There are other methods too, like you can use Zestimates, which is a automated valuation model. The only thing is with a Zestimate, it's an artificial intelligence and it will not provide you with that real world knowledge that an agent can. A final, it's a mouthful, so I gotta read this one. Using the Federal Housing Finance Agency index model. Now, this index model compares value by looking at the fluctuation of the sale price on a home. So for example, the same property sold in 2005, how much should it sell for? 2007, how much should it sell for? And it will create value based off that. Only thing to consider is that it doesn't take into account, inflation, small factors like that. The bottom line is, if your house is not selling, one thing you need to look at, one thing you should look at, is the price you're selling it for, the listing price. Is it too high? Is it too in line with market value, or appraised value? If so, that could be stopping your house from selling. Last thing you want to do is take your house off the market and put it back on the market, because when you do that, you know what the chances are? Maybe you'll list it for a lower price. Probably that's what's going to happen, but you may even still think you're going to get that price. It didn't happen the first time. Well, let's see if it happens the second time. But definitely make sure that the listing price of your property is on point. All right. Thank you so much for watching, tuning back in. The Real Sparks. You can subscribe if you like my content. If you don't like it, don't subscribe. And you can find the same content on my website, therealsparks.com. That's SPARX, not KS, SPARX.com. And I will see y'all later.